seconds ago. Hit it again. Hit it once. That was twice. Hit it once. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Meyer Studio Sketch Club. Tonight, we're going to get started on sunflowers. But before we do, I wanted to show you a few of the similarities between the sunflower and the eyeball. And if you do not know, I've got my painting hair on tonight and my painting assistant. Keep my ego in check. And off screen, we have well, she's everything behind. So we have Cindy.
Hi.
Izzy. That's Izzy. I'm Jason. That's Cindy.
That's Cindy. Oh,
There she goes. All right. So before we switch over, I'm going to talk about a real simple thing that everything we're going to talk about tonight is basically based on. Hey, Bo. How's it going, buddy? If we look at this, if you look at this straight on, notice the distance between this finger and this finger, and just distance across. As this turns, that distance closes. You see that? So it turns into a line, and it does it that way, and then if we turn it this way, the same thing will happen. Right? We can go up, we can go around. All right, so this is what we're going to be drawing and basing it on tonight. We talked a little bit about the eyeball last time, so if we can change cameras, I'll point out of a few things here. And we talked about the dark of the eye is a circle on the eyeball. But if that eye's turned, it's no longer a circle, right? Because what happens if you're in half, this is equal to this. But then if the center of that turns, this is much less than this. And so that will be exaggerated too. This turn will be more, the height will be the same, and this is going to be less. So it goes more into this shape. Okay? So, if we take a look at those sunflowers that are up there, that top one is it facing us? Let's see, where are we at? We're over here. No? Let's see if I can match that. It's facing that way and up, right? And the next one's facing a little bit down, and the other one's over like that. You guys see that? So how do we draw that? How do we draw that? So tonight we're going to talk mostly about structure, but last week we spent our time on the eye. We talked about the structure and how you draw that with the planes. And then we finished the week talking about how you make it an exciting drawing by including the movement and making the movement through all that. Tonight I'm going to see if we can't introduce that movement early. Very early.
Wow, just what everyone wants.
Yep. Are you excited to assist? Yeah, I know you are. So what if we line these up something like this? We said this was up here, so notice that's pointing up that way. This one here, let's see, it's going to be pointing down, a little bit more like that, and then this one. Does everybody see that? So a very simple thing that we can use. What does that have to do with a sunflower? Well, what if that's the center of the sunflower? And then what do the petals do? Well, they rise off like this, don't they? So they're almost... But are these petals the same as these? It's turned around. These are very small. Long, large. So how do we take our knowledge of near to far and apply that to this simple little diagram? Well, what's the edge here we see? It's going to be something kind of zigzag. And then here is that outer edge of the inner. And then we've got some sort of zigzag up here. How can we say near to far right here? Do you know is? Come here, you're going to help me with this.
I'm trying to see.
Come here. I'm taking you to the board.
Okay.
So don't break my thing. Take that.
Okay.
Let's come up here.
Ooh.
Steps over here so you can see. There you go. Let's make some dark mark there. And now come over here and make a lot less pressure. And now run your finger through that back one. Wait, is that really back there or is that just next to one another?
Right now it's just next to, but it's lighter.
It looks like it's back there. Can you guys see that? Can you see how
May I sit down?
you may
teacher?
you may sit down, Mrs. Meyer. Yay, so proud of you. So proud of you. You're ready for middle school.
I am. That is debatable. That chalk over me.
Got chalk all over you? You're welcome. So we could send that back like that. And if you're in the class, we've talked a lot about simplifying that down to that, which gives us a closed edge, an open edge, and an open edge. So if we've closed this and we've closed this, where will our open edges be? Right through there? Oh, okay. Okay. Is that how we want to move through here? I don't know. That's another question. That's another question. That's another layer. We're going deep, is. Right? You're already deep, huh? Somebody drop you off in the ocean? Forgot to pick you up? What happened?
That's just called drowning.
It's called drowning. Oh, look, she's on it.
What is she doing?
We gotta start our timer. We always forget our little timer.
Yep. We gotta say hello. Hello, Miss Susan. And Mom. And Miss
Hey.
Jenny. Hello, Sunshine.
Oh, and I don't think I replied, but I did see some pictures of your little granddaughter, and
Oh,
or no,
she's-
is her niece?
Her niece.
Her niece.
Oh,
And so,
she's so cute.
yes, we will be probably using those at some point for sure. I'll give you a heads up, but thank you. Is that making sense? How even towards the beginning, guys, we can start. Now, if you need to sort this all out, that's all right. Go ahead and do that. But now let's think about this. Do we want to move through here again, or should we open some of this stuff up? Right? Keep that a little bit more open, and then maybe go around the petals like that. Or even we could start just trickling here, but really come up like this, up and over and out. Who's here? Who's here? Who's getting that? All right, Janie's here, Susan's here, so I think they got it. You guys can understand this. Yeah, Bo's in my lap while I'm trying to draw.
He fell asleep on his hand. It's so cute.
All right, so what do we want to do here? And then what do we have? Is this the long flowers? Let's see. I guess where am I? We're right up there. So we're in this middle, and that middle one right there, this way.
You are the flower.
I am a flower. Thank you. I do feel beautiful. All right, so these will be short, and then we're gonna turn like that with our center, and then these are a little bit longer although not as long as these. So that can help determine the degree of the turn is the length of the petals.
It looks really cool right now.
Yeah, it does.
It looks kind of like two pieces that are covering something and they went like in the superhero movies where the villain's mask breaks at the last second.
Oof.
Revealing the face of the true identity.
All right, and do we want to do near to far? What's near to far here? Well, we want this to be near. Right, so then that'll go back from here and this will go back from there. So let's put some heavier marks on this side. All right, and let's put still active but lighter marks on that side. And then let's just go ahead and say that's so far back there. Woof.
Not
That
too
is
far
a-
back there.
That's so far back there. Woof. No, not I. Woof.
Woo.
There you go.
Boy.
No, that was wrong again. Try it again, Izzy. Try one
Try it
more
again.
time. I.
Go.
You can do it. Come on.
Woo. Come on.
Ay.
I. There you go. See, anybody can do this. Anybody can do this.
We've got three awesome ladies joining us.
Who's here?
Shakti, Ellie, and Emily. Hi.
Hey, girls. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so then from here, we want to go off of this, and this is our near petals, and they're short. And the long petals are over here, and they're long. And we're going to say near to far how? By going more here and less there. There we go, baby.
It's almost like
So more love and less talking back. More chores, less TV. You got it.
talking about flowers, not my life.
But you are a flower, sweetie.
I'm a wildflower.
Petite
You're a
flower.
wildflower.
Yes.
Get
Bo.
I know, it's so cute.
Are you comfy? I'm just gonna make myself wherever I can go.
All right. Let's see. So let's see. Is this making sense to everybody? Hopefully, I haven't left anybody behind. So we simply took what would be our circle if it's straightforward, and then if we turn it, it's going to look like that for the center. And then we have, since it's uneven, this side is short petals, that side's long petals. Then for this one, we're turning down. Right? And this time, this side is near, and it's the short petals, and that side's, and it's far. But the length of these petals versus this petal can tell you that that's a more severe turn. And also we could have a closer distance between here than there. How exciting is that, Izzy? Is that the most exciting thing you've heard all summer?
That is beyond.
Just can't comprehend. Okay, take your time. Process. Take your time. I know it's a lot.
So amazing. I can't even words.
And maybe you shouldn't even then.
But what if I do?
That's what I'm afraid of. Well, I just don't know if we're friends or foe these days.
We are a mix.
I know. That's why I'm saying it.
We're frenemies.
We're frenemies? I thought we were father-daughter, but okay. Will there be bloodshed?
Might be.
Oof. Come on. I'm a sensitive artist. Sunflowers, and then these are in shadow. You see how just with some suggestion early on, it's really amazing. Often when we start, we think that, you know, the details, and once we get all the details and more details are the answer.
Details do not help you unless you have the big picture.
Big pieces first. Oh, Izzy, I love you so much.
I listen sometimes.
I know you listen sometimes, and that's why sometimes I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Sometimes I'm proud of you.
Oh, Mom finally. It's like, oof. Am I doing
decided to
okay, Bill?
play when she
Doing
realized-
okay.
Okay.
You have 18 minutes left.
18 minutes left.
Congratulations, you've used 12.
All right. How are we doing, everybody? Should we just keep developing these and see how it goes? Yeah? So, the dark inside, something like that. So, let's go ahead and carefully get that marked off. Carefully. Carefully.
Are you okay?
I'm being careful.
What has that ever done you any good?
Exactly. Should I just take my shirt off and go for it?
No.
Oh, I thought you were encouraging me not to be careful. Careful what you ask for.
I said to not be careful, not to not just have common sense.
Not to not have common sense.
Common sense. Don't take your shirt off on whatever this is called, Facebook Live.
But this is about the sun and sunflowers. And just
Yeah,
the
and unless
thought.
they want to stare at the sun, don't take your shirt off.
Okay, that is a good point. So I will give you that one for that excellent point you just made.
You're very welcome.
What would we do without you? All right, and then here these flowers are getting hit. These flowers are getting shadowed. I'm kind of handicapped doing this.
I've got one arm.
And now what's happening inside here?
It is becoming of the distance.
Well, what's happened? So we can see this side, and then on that far side, right, because it drops off, we can see a little shadow right there. And that's going to invade there. We got our shadows here. So, what do you think, Is?
I think you need to wipe your hands off before our dog becomes not white.
No. If he's laying in my lap, I can make him a zebra.
No!
Yes, I can.
That's not fair.
What?
The poor dog.
Dog said he'd like to try to be a zebra.
Oops, sorry.
When did he say that?
When he talked to me when you weren't here.
Well, I'm a little concerned, but I'm okay.
Alright, so what are we going to do here? And then how are we going to make this light show up? How are we going to make this light show up? You know, Izzy?
Add highlights.
Well, we got to
And
put it
light
against the dark. Right, light against the dark. So let's put a background on there.
Shake, shake.
Shake, 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 shake. So those petals are going to be the light in here. But I need something dark behind them to push them up. Okay? Just like the dark there, but we've got the dark of the sunflower there. But we're still going to go ahead and just throw all this in number 3 vagueness.
You got it.
You got it. Number 3 vagueness. That's all you need. Little number 3. It's not number 3 anymore, is it, Izzy? We changed that name. You remember what we changed it to?
No.
It's our in-between. It's our in-between.
Why is it called the in-between?
Because the foundation is the dark. The in-between is the air. It's how you get in and out of things. Versus the light, which is the achievement value. And the highlight is the pinnacle. And the reason why is because we all like a good story. And sometimes my mind needs one more thing to do.
That hurts my brain.
How's our timer going? 13 minutes. We're doing good here. Look at this. Look how quickly we've got this thing set up. Right? And how loose and free it still is. So we have maximum opportunity to close in or keep it loose. But also, I haven't invested a ton of time to see if I like this size and placement or if this needs to be bigger or smaller, any of that. So it's real important that we work from big to small, right? Or what you find out is that if you do have to make changes, it's just too labor intensive if you don't work big to small.
Yikes.
Yikes. Is that scary, labor intensive? Are my fingers bothering you? When did you get OCD? I'm not wiping these off. I need these. I literally need them.
Those stump things that you get.
Yeah, I know, but they don't have the fine, developed texture of my fingertips that I've spent decades developing by softly touching the paper.
Hey, Aunt Deb is watching. Hi, Aunt Deb.
Oh, Aunt Deb, you weren't supposed to hear that. Oof. Now I'm embarrassed.
Okay then.
What? What are you doing back there, Tina?
You're
What, baby? This is. Okay. You were like, now you're gonna make the dog bite me. Man, this show's getting harder and harder. Okay, so we're just laying in the rough layout of a group of sunflowers, and we're learning how to quickly lay this down and express it.
Express. Ooh, that's a fun word.
You like to express yourself, don't you, Izzy? You're a very expressive young lady.
Huh?
Said you're a very expressive young lady.
Hey, there she is.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Miss Deb.
Thanks for joining us.
Expressive young lady.
Sending you a big hug.
All right, how are we
What's
doing
an
here?
Expressive young lady. You puzzled my brain.
Let's talk about it later. We can get the dictionary out and just go on and on and on about it.
Never mind. I know what it means.
Let me backtrack. I'm good.
You know, vocabulary is my thing, right?
No vocabulary's a finger, so I asked you, not the dictionary.
But why should we just answer when we could have an adventure?
It's not an adventure if no one likes it.
I like it. That's somebody. I'm somebody.
You're like Robin on that episode of Teen Titans Go where he's like, let's go on an adventure. And everyone's like, no.
Yeah, but you're not everybody.
I am everybody. Get with it. Or I'm more with it than you are, so I would know.
Oof.
Take that, little man.
All right, looks a little rough. So the plan this week. How are we doing on time? We are
10
good on
minutes.
time.
10 minutes, bro.
So the plan this week is just like last week. Tuesday, I'm going to come back and refine this some more, and Wednesday, we're going to refine it even more. And what we're going to do is we're going to say not only can we get these positioned in space, but I want this to feel like this side is closer to us and that side is further away. So I literally want this to feel like it's going back into air, through air. Is my hot air suffocating you?
No, your dirty fingers are.
Oh, my sweet girl. Oh, my sweet, sweet girl. Susan, I think she needs some summer days out on the farm.
I do need summer days.
You
off.
do,
I
to
just
just-
don't want charcoal all over you.
What? I'm wearing black. And besides, it could be like war paint. So I can go arting. And people,
Arting?
yes, and people won't interrupt me. Like if you have those marks in your face, they're not going to stop and go, what are you doing? They're going to be afraid of you. And they're going to avoid you.
Or they're gonna call the mental health people.
Probably.
You're okay.
But luckily you're done with your sketching gone by that time.
Needs a dramatic noise.
That sounded more like a rave.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Unlimited.
Limited. Yikes.
Hopefully there's nobody out there that actually knows what a rave sounds like and going, oh, nice, Grandpa.
I know what even
Maybe.
Maybe. sound like.
maybe when they first started in the 1700s or something. All right, so do we have the information we need? And then we want to decide what's so special. I love this little crawl of light here. And then do we want to send it up and around this way? And then maybe let it blast here and off before we have just little touches there. What do you think? So we'll go boom. Or actually we'll be coming in from this side, won't we? We'll read from left to right. Let's get a dot or two up here, but let's send you around this way. Let's pick it up and spin it there. We'll drop you off right here. That light will crawl over the top of these things and then spill down here. And then it'll skip across the top of these as our dot dot dot. You okay? Should I be a comedian? What's happening? What's happening? More than I can.
What's so funny?
The aesthetics more than you can take. You're overwhelmed by the aesthetic beauty of it all.
It's how you're describing the aesthetic.
What?
The aesthetic itself. How you're describing it.
How I'm describing the aesthetic itself.
No, how you are describing the aesthetic, not the aesthetic itself.
Oh,
You need a hearing aid.
I do. But I don't though. I'm okay not hearing.
Ellie put her war paint on.
What?
Nice. Nice. I can respect that. I can respect that.
Do it.
She said I got war paint on sketching amoebas, not sunflowers. Oh no. Oh no.
Yo, let's get. I want to join the club.
Oh
Alright.
my gosh. I need more charcoal. That's not enough. They've gone.
It doesn't make
It's
it
not.
right.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
All right.
Come here.
Yeah, take the dog. Let me see what I can do in these last few minutes.
Here.
So
Oh, I guess the dog's see.
what we want to do is give us something to build off of, right? We want to start the move of our run tonight, so then we have 2 nights to refine it.
Oop, what are you doing?
We're starting the run of our movement.
I'm talking to the dog.
I know, but I was replying anyway.
Weirdo.
Okay. So we're going to kind of, since this is skipping off, we don't want it solid. We want it going in different little directions. Here and there. Okay, and then as we get over here to this side, it's going to be climbing. So that light is literally climbing the sunflower.
Oh my goodness.
Get down from there. You're going to hurt yourself.
I like it up here.
Don't worry, Ma. Let's see, and then how did I say? We're coming down this way. Coming down this way. And then this is going to take us over here.
You don't get to jump, mister. I'm
Boom.
sorry.
Here we go.
Ow.
All right. So then let's come back and accentuate that a little bit.
And that was your kneaded eraser.
Yeah, I was just pulling the charcoal, pulling some marks out with the kneaded eraser. Now I'm going to come back
Nice.
to the little marks that I want. And just make sure it's surrounded by darks.
I'm trying to get him, but I can't let him jump and he won't let me touch him. That's just the dilemma here.
Right? And you see with these, it's really with this dark and these shapes whether this is going to be interesting or not.
Is it?
It is.
Or is it not? What
Is
if
it interest-
wasn't?
What if it was not interesting?
Yeah.
Then you drop to your knees and you make a small sacrifice to the interesting gods.
What?
Say, gods of interesting, please smile upon me.
But what do you have to sacrifice?
A small sacrifice.
Like a pinky or?
Like toe hair or something.
Ew.
Well, good thing you got enough for a lot of people.
Why do you think I'm such a good artist? Huh? You think this is pure talent? No. This is toe hair sacrifice.
Be like, ew, Jason.
Yes, probably. I probably just lost a bunch of students right now. Oh, you guys are expensive. You guys are expensive to bring around.
You were the one who's like, be on sketch club tonight.
Is that how I said it?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Didn't realize I drank mimosas all day today.
It's been busy bee. You can totally see that now. It really looks like it's falling over.
Yep.
Rar.
That's so cool.
That looks like a sunflower that went rar. Because it's like rar.
Went like a rar sunflower
No,
went
but it
rar.
went like rar.
More active.
No, like when you do the
Yeah.
rar, it's like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I dropped my things I was playing with.
Okay, and we have some near to far here, and then we can accentuate that if, again, we get some dark on this side to help spell out some of those flowers. And same here. So the dark comes from holding the light. I mean, the light comes from the dark holding it. You never want to be held, Izzy?
No, I just.
You don't get scared and go, please hold me. It's the dark.
No.
Hold me against the dark.
No, I had a.
I'm afraid
I had a flashback to. I don't.
of being afraid of the dark.
I don't remember what movie it was from, but it was like the dark comes with. The dark comes from within. And I was
Oh,
waiting for you to finish that, and then you didn't, so I started laughing. So I'm
the
like,
dark comes from within. Yeah.
rawr.
The darkness is your own.
We are at 1 minute 30 seconds.
What am I supposed to do with that kind of time? Ah.
Talk.
All right, let's see. So boom, 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 boom. So let's get a little bit of this loving over here with some beautiful negative shape.
Woo-hoo.
Hey, sexy, how you doing? I'm okay, but I don't like to be talked to that way. Okay, I can respect a shape. I can respect a shape.
Your wife's right there.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
talking to charcoal. She's not jealous of the charcoal.
She might be.
Cool. Wow, really? No. I think I'm good. Thank you, though.
Mama could take out charcoal any day of the week. Okay. So see, that's what. Well, we won't bring that subject up again. See, I'm a little bit slow, but I learn. I learn.
Debatable.
Okay, guys, I think that's going to be our start. But we've got a little something to work with, don't we? What do you think, Iz? Can you come up here and put any improvements on this before we go? You want to make any marks?
If I draw a line through it, then will I get in trouble?
Well, define trouble.
Grounded for the first time.
Sleeping in the backyard. No bed. That is-
Well,
got
it won't
some
be
polish.
explicit, but some things might be more uncomfortable.
Okay.
All right, so
It's time.
that'll be that for tonight. How many people get there?
What am I doing?
I just wanted to see that. So we're gonna be. Let's see. Tonight is Sunday night. So tomorrow morning we're gonna start our final week of color. So we're going to more or less an orange, green, blue triad for moon rising. All the information's on the school website in the week 4, including the reference image. But tomorrow will just be a lesson. If you have any questions from this month, after the lesson tomorrow is a good time to ask them, because I'll leave about 30 minutes for any questions anybody, has. Got the hiccups before I came off. And then we'll be back Monday night on YouTube for Masterworks, and then Tuesday, Wednesday night we'll be back here for Sketch Club to continue on these sunflowers here. All right, so we hope everybody had a good time. So glad Izzy could join me.
Glad I'm here to keep you in your place.
Yep, and Miss Cindy, like always, is she's off camera right now, but
That's a cute picture of us, Mom.
which one was that?
Her
Oh,
profile.
it is cute.
I have not seen that one.
Yes, and as a reminder, if you guys have not checked out the charcoal sketching fundamental forms, the link is in the chat. And if you are Sketch Club and you put Sketch Club 25, you get 20% discount.
Wait. There's a perfect in between.
All right, we're looking at you.
says,
Night, Miss Susan.
thanks, Miss Susan.
Thank you,
Bye,
Lori.
guys.
Bye, Mom.
Ah.
Forgot which one I go to.
Intro.
Full screen?
No, intro.
Intro.
Intro.